Hello, my name is Mark, and today I'm going to show you how to learn new shortcuts in IntelliJ in a matter of seconds, which I found really handy. So IntelliJ is a really nice IDE. You can download it from jetbrains.com/idea. It's one of my favorites, basically. And it's right here, it's written right here. So by typing double shift, you can search everywhere in IntelliJ. And this is a really powerful way to learn new shortcuts. So let's go ahead and type double shift. Now I can search for everything. I can search for files, for class names, for function names, and also for actions inside of the IDE, which comes in really handy. So let's say we want to open the file project 8 DSLs. I can just go ahead and type project 8 DSLs and enter, and I'm here. Or let's say I want to search for the plugins section in the preferences. Then I can type double shift and I can say plugins, and I'm in the preferences, in the plugins. This is really awesome. And the next thing is, so let's go ahead and open a file. Let's go into project 5 collections for now. And let's assume I want to create a variable here, but I don't really know the IntelliJ shortcut for now. So what I can do is I can type double shift and I can search for variable. Then I find here that there's an action called refactor extract a variable, which is Alt Command V, so I can see the shortcut right here. So I can now just type enter, or let's go ahead and use the new shortcut, so Command Alt V, and let's create a variable. Okay, great. So now I used the search everywhere feature to learn new shortcuts. This is really awesome. And you can also use it for all sorts of different things. So let's assume I don't really know how to find the recent files dialog. So I'm gonna type double shift. I'm going to type recent, and here is recent files. So I learned that I can just type Command E on my Mac to show the recent files, and I can just switch between those. Great. Already learned something new. And what's really handy here is you don't really have to leave the IDE. You don't have to open a web page or a tutorial. You don't have to learn all of these things. You can just look for them inside of the IDE. It's just like having a giant looking over your shoulder. It's really cool. And what's really handy, you can use different things. For example, I can search, for example, if I'm searching for a long name, which is project 7 sealed classes and when, and I want to search for that, I can just type the uppercase letters. So P7 sealed classes and when. I'm just typing this out here, but as you see, it's highlighting the letters it found, and then I can type enter. And you can also, for example, if I want to go into a file and I want to go to a certain line, I can just type P DSLs, let's say. I want to go to line 56 directly. I can just type double point 56 and enter, and I'm in the line. This is also pretty nice. And let's assume I'm looking for this create PDF function. Let's assume I'm somewhere else. I'm looking for create PDF. I'm just type create PDF and enter, and I can jump to the function directly. Another thing is, so if you type shift for search everywhere, you can also use the tab key to switch between those. So you can search for actions, all classes, files, and everything. So if I type P, for example, I can see the files, the classes, the symbols, for example, password, PDF document, the actions from the IDE. And to jump to the actions directly, so sometimes you just want to open an action directly, you can use Command Shift A on the Mac. I think it's also Control Shift A on Windows. And on Mac, usually right now, if you type this, it's overridden by the Mac operating system. So I'm going ahead and I will type Command-Shift-A. And now it's opening the man page on my Mac, which is not what I wanted. So usually I want IntelliJ to handle the shortcut, but right now the operating system opens something for me. And the tip I have for you here is you can open the system preferences, go to keyboard settings, go to shortcuts, services, and then there is this search man page index in terminal. This is the one, Command-Shift-A. You can just disable that, and now we can have IntelliJ handling the shortcut for us. So Command-Shift-A, yeah. So now I'm in the action. I can tap plugins or whatever, and I'm there directly in the action search. Right. And this is really, really awesome. So I really love IntelliJ that you can use it so fast and you can learn on the fly. Like right while you're looking at your code, you can learn new things, you can learn new shortcuts. And I'm going to put a link in the comments with lots of these tricks. So there's this Shift-Shift trick, there's this Command-Shift-A trick, and lots of different stuff. But if you have a look at this, I want to tell you about one thing, which is here's a links section, which is really handy. So there's an online course by Heinz Kabutz, where he shows a lot of IntelliJ shortcuts and where I learned a lot of stuff. And also here's a YouTube video by Hadi Hariri from JetBrains, and he also has lots of things to show in IntelliJ and things that make you so much more productive. And I really hope you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching.